Today I'm doing a Valentine's Day inspired makeup tutorial, and I love makeup like this. I think it is just so beautiful and sexy. It just looks so classic. It's one of my favorite makeup looks to do. So yeah, if you guys would like to see how to do this, just keep on watching and I'm gonna go ahead and get into the tutorial. The foundation that I want to wear today is the Revlon ColorStay, but I want this foundation to look more luminous. So I'm going to prime my face first with this Milani Prime Light. This is an awesome primer to use underneath foundations when you want your foundations to look extra glowy. And it kind of reminds me of the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Primer, but it has a little bit more of like a golden kind of undertone to it. And then I'm just using my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge to blend this foundation in, and I went ahead and dampened this sponge off camera. I really love this Milani primer underneath the Revlon ColorStay foundation just because it gives the Revlon ColorStay more of a like luminous finish to it. So I'm just taking a little bit more foundation on the side of the sponge and just blending it here over my nose. And then for my under eye concealer, I'm just going in with the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Concealer in the shade Ivory. I really like this concealer because it's extra long wearing, and since, you know, I'm wanting my makeup to look extra flawless and last all day today, this concealer is awesome. It goes great with the Revlon ColorStay just because the Revlon ColorStay, you know, lasts forever. So they both pair really nice together. Then I'm just going to take a little bit more of this concealer right down the center of my nose for some added coverage. Just setting this foundation with my L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder. To set my under eye concealer, I'm just going in with the e.l.f. HD Under Eye Setting Powder. And I'm actually putting a little bit of it here on my sponge, and I'm just patting it here on top of the concealer. Since I'm going in with a red lipstick today, I want to moisturize my lips, and I'm just going to be using this Aquaphor lip treatment. For my brows, I'm using an Ode favorite. This is the NYX Micro Brow in the shade Ash Brown. I know like for a long time I've been using my L'Oreal Prep and Shape Pro Kit, the powder, like the wax and the powder. And I just wanted to go back and get like a brow pencil just to change things up a little bit. I forgot how much I loved this thing. So I don't know, I go in my phases with my brows where sometimes, you know, I'll use powders and other times I use pencils. And then to set my brows in place, I'm just going in with my Benefit Gimme Brow. I need to go out and pick up the product that one of you guys recommended to me. I think it's like the Essence brow product like this. But Essence is so hard for me to find where I live because I don't really have an Ulta where I live. But maybe I can order it online at Ulta, so I'm gonna have to check that out. I went ahead and primed my eye with my NARS eyeshadow base, but if you wanted a more affordable option, you could use something like the Milani eyeshadow primer or like the Wet n Wild one. Any of those work awesome. First, I'm just going in with my Milani Brow Fix Brow Kit, and I'm gonna go in with this middle shade right here. I'm just putting that color here on the Sigma E40 blending brush, and I'm just gonna blend that shade here in my crease. And it's okay if you get it on your eyelid. We're gonna put a different shade there. You just want a good wash of this shade all in the crease of your eye. And I'm just using like windshield wiper motions and circular motions to blend this shadow in. And I'm just using the Sigma Pencil E30 brush to blend this color onto my lower lash line. And then just taking it up to the crease just to blend all that together. Then I'm just going in with a Makeup Geek eyeshadow in Shimma Shimma. I always feel so funny whenever I say the name of that eyeshadow. It just sounds funny when I say it. Sounds all country. Shimma Shimma. And I'm just using my Sigma E55 shading brush to pat that on my lid. Then I'm just going back in with my Milani Brow Fix Brow Kit. And I'm going to use this top shade right here. And I'm just using that color to highlight my brow bone, and I'm also going to use it here in the inner corner. And then I'm going in with the Makeup Geek eyeshadow in Coco Bear. And I'm also going to take some of it up here in the crease just kind of like out here in this outer V area. And then once I get this down, then I'll go back and blend it out. I just want the color to be really precise out here. And this shade in Cocoa Bear is so, so pretty. I'm just blending this out with a clean Sigma E25 blending brush, just kind of lightly going over the edges to blend this out. And then I'm just going back in with some of that first color that I used in the crease and just lightly going in the crease with this color, just to make sure everything is blended really well together. And I'm just going back with a little bit more Shimma, and I'm just touching up the eyelid in case any of those darker shades fell onto the eyelid. Just want to make sure it's really bright. And then I'm just going in with my Wet n Wild MegaLiner in the black shade, and I'm just going to do like a wing, and I'm just going to do winged eyeliner. And as you can see, I just did like a little wing, nothing like super dramatic, but if you wanted a more dramatic wing, you could do that too. I think it would look really pretty with this makeup. Just going in with some of my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. I'm just going to apply a light coat of this, and then I'm going to go in with my false lashes. These are some of my all-time favorite false lashes. These are the Kiss Look So Natural in the style Flirty, and I'm going to be using these today for my false lashes. I'm going to just place them right in the center at first. And then I grab this in and place it down. And then I place down the very front. Oh, it is freezing in my apartment right now. I'm going to go ahead and do my lips before I do like my blush and bronzer and stuff like that. Just so I can see how intense I need to make like my my blush and my bronzer. I'm gonna go ahead and like take off that excess like Aquaphor that I put on my lips. I'm just going in with one of the new Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit liquid lipsticks in the shade Missy and Fierce. For my contour today, I am going to use my e.l.f. contour palette, and I'm going to go in, sorry, I'm blinding you guys. I'm going to go in with this shade here, and I'm using my Real Technique sculpting brush, and I'm just going to lightly sculpt out my cheekbones. And then I'm just going to go in with my Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in the shade Take It to Brazil. And I'm just going to buff this bronzer on top of the contour and just like in the areas where I would normally bronze. Yeah, like I don't know if you guys noticed, but like when I came back from applying the lipstick, my face, like I look super washed out, so definitely need to apply a little bit more bronzer with this lipstick color, at least on me. I'm really fair right now with it being winter and everything, so just if you're really fair like that, that's my trick. Sometimes when I wear like a darker or like, you know, a red lipstick, I'll put it on first so I know like how much bronzer blush to put on. With my blush today, I thought I was gonna go more red, like with my Tarte, what is this, Natural Beauty blush, but I decided I wanted to do something a little more natural, and I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild blush in the color Rose Champagne, and I'm just using my Wet n Wild blush brush to apply this blush. Tongue twister. Say that 5 times fast. For my highlight today, I'm just going in with the Becca highlight in the color Moonstone. I have been in love with this highlight lately. Like I just use it all of the time. I think it is so beautiful on more like fair skin tones. It's just really gorgeous. And I think I might actually go in with a mix of this and the e.l.f. Baked Highlighter in the color Moonlight Pearls. Just because I want it to be a little more white toned. But I really want a strong highlight with this look today. And then the last step to this look, which I should have done this before I took my hair down, I wasn't thinking. I'm just gonna mist everything with my Milani Make It Last makeup setting spray. So this is this Valentine's Day makeup look completed. You guys all have to let me know if you and your boyfriend or husband are doing anything special for Valentine's Day this year. I'm not really the type of person to get super into Valentine's Day. Like, I mean, I like getting gifts and stuff like that, and I love like doing pretty makeup like this for Valentine's Day, but I don't really like going out to restaurants and stuff like that. It's always so crowded. I'm sure Josh and I will just stay at home and like cook, you know, a nice Valentine's Day dinner for each other. If you did enjoy this, give this video a thumbs up. I'm on Snapchat now, so if you guys have a Snapchat and would like to follow me, just go follow me on Snapchat. My username is Julie Dawn Olsen. I hope that you guys have a great Valentine's Day with your sweetheart, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye-bye.